everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Hollywolves. I'm Michael.
And I'm Matt.
And we're here to talk about some stupid stuff in Hollywood.
Yay, stupid stuff in Hollywood. My favorite.
Is it though? You sound like you're a little enthusiastic about the stupid stuff in Hollywood.
I mean, look, there's some stupid stuff in Hollywood that I like.
Like Justin Bieber's, dude.
I'm not, no. See, now I'm unenthused. Like you wanted me to be unenthused, now I'm unenthused. I'm not talking about his Grench fingers hair. Like, I just don't. Like, you told me about it before I saw the picture, and I'm like, it can't be that bad. It was literally that bad. I was disgusted. Like, I'm very upset with you that, like, I knew about that thing. I could have went my life without seeing that.
But now you saw it, and now you're better off foreseeing it.
No, I'm not.
It's pop culture.
If that's pop culture, then like I don't want to know it anymore. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to participate in this.
Look, you're a part of this narrative whether you like it or not, okay? I
mean, I guess.
But more important things, what are you watching and listening to these days? What's going in those ear holes of yours?
As far as what I'm watching, like, I mean, I just finished up the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Woo!
Which we'll talk about later.
Yes.
In the show. Invincible, which we'll also talk about later in the show, is what I've been currently watching.
That meme you shared.
Wait, which one?
The one about him saying, "I'm going to record it. I'll be right back." I ain't put that shit.
Okay, first of all,
I was crying.
Look, if you haven't seen the latest episode of Invincible, like last Friday's episode, go watch that shit, and then you'll know what I'm talking about.
I was dying so hard.
Like you have to watch it because it, like, this particular memes absolutely makes so much sense.
It's so golden. Like the memes that you got from that group.
Look, like I said, when it comes to like groups on Facebook, especially shit posted groups, like those, sometimes the name alone, Invincible Omni posting. What else was I gonna sit there do but join it based off that name?
I sat there like that meme for a good 20 minutes laughing. I kept looking at it and kept laughing.
I mean, that's literally what happened. He's like, man, I'm not posting that. Got schmixed again. Yeah. Also, I'm rewatching Castlevania.
Okay. Oh yeah, because the new season coming out soon.
Yes, I cannot wait for this new season. I'm a little sad that it's the final season.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how many episodes they're gonna do. I'm hoping we get a little bit more. At least
at least 12. Jesus.
Yeah. Like I was like, make it 12 because I think last season was 10 episodes.
The first season was 4 episods.
Yeah, it's been a weird like escalating kind of thing. Like the first season was 4 episodes. The second season was 8.
Yeah,
I think season 3 was 10, and then
it was 12 for this last one.
Yeah, I want 12. I need to know what's going on with Trevor and Sypha and Alucard, and I mean, poor Hector.
I mean, is it really poor Hector?
You know what? You're right. The Simps have been like,
I wish that was me. Let mommy Lenore, dummy mommy Lenore, ruin me.
Lenore is best girl.
I mean, look, I was with it. Lenore was like, look, I ain't no punk.
She really did. Because they were like, oh, she's so cute.
Right? She's so cute and soft. Like, she can't hurt nobody.
No.
She is a vampire.
No.
She's like, no.
No.
Boy, you are my pet. And if you keep messing with me, I'm gonna make you into meat.
Yikes. I mean, I was down for Lenore when I saw like, oh, she's perfect.
You gotta think for redheads. Like, I mean, as your
do
painter,
we need to go through this?
Look, we got your patron saint, Jean Grey.
I mean, yeah.
For some reason, you love Mira from Aquaman.
Aesthetically pleasing to my eyes. Yes.
I don't know what other redheads you love.
Angela from Spawn.
Oh God,
my wife.
That's some deep cut niche type thing. Because look, ain't nobody on this earth read Spawn. Get out of here. Like the only people knowing Spawn is Spawn and Violator, and that's it.
Look, she got bought by Marvel, so she's a Marvel character now.
Dang. Wait, does that mean Oh, just Angela, not?
Yeah, just Angela. They did that years ago.
Okay, I mean that's cool.
But yeah, I love her. I like redheads. Okay, sue me.
I mean, we get it.
I like what's her name too from Invincible.
Adam Eve.
Yes,
your
best girl.
You can't look. Adam Eve. I mean, who could be mad at Adam Eve? She's wonderful.
She's too good. I love her. You listen to anything good these days? I mean, your Child Gambino, man, he ain't doing any music.
I'm not talking about him no more. Like I did a re-listen of like some of Childish stuff, and I was like, man, he really be fetishizing them Asians.
I mean, yeah, that's his thing.
I don't think I've been listening to a lot of like stuff here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly like stuff that plays in like my job's like playlists and everything, because for some reason retail playlists kind of be hidden, but also that it's only because I'm bored and at work.
Yeah, it depends on the retail too, because I know clothing stores and like more niche places have better plays than like your usual like Walmart or like Target. They playlists be garbage.
Well, that's because Walmart and like Target play like they play like the usual crap or like some more niche stuff, and then clothing stores. When I worked at Forever 21, like they had a nice healthy mix of like the current like top 40 stuff, but also a lot of oldies and hits and everything too. Like they played a lot of TLC, like Key Sweat, I Want Her was like one of the songs that was in regular rotation, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even mad at it. Like out of all the Key Sweat songs they could have played, this, I mean, it was very New Jack Swing, so it was like, okay, like I'm with it. Why not?
Well, let's see. What am I watching these days? Oh, my other show finally ended. Ben X Gym. It ended forever. It is sad too. They didn't get together.
Oh, you're
their stars didn't align like the song said it was supposed to do.
Wait, what happened?
So the song is they're supposed to align.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning they're supposed to fall in love again at the end of the season. It didn't happen.
Damn.
But there's a season 3 supposed to happen, because I think one of the stars, what's his name? Mr. Jeremy Ponce, I think that's his name.
Okay.
I think he tweeted that there's going to be a season 3. So
okay, well, there you go.
I need it now.
Okay, look.
Ready for
okay, calm down.
I'm ready for these shows. Just like Game Boy season 2. Boy, we coming back.
Oh,
baby.
Oh, okay. Oh, I am rewatching Degrassi though, because
that's a classic.
Because I breezed through it and I forget how trash Gregory was.
Oh God, what season are you watching now?
I'm on season 3. Rick just knocked down Terry. So
we shouldn't be laughing at that.
I'm at the yikes part, but that's like one of the main things about Degrassi is like how trash Rick was, what happened to Terry, and then Jimmy finna get grata.
Stop saying grata.
Look, I'm sorry, Jimmy. Like Rick was like he was unstable, like
very unstable,
and pushed him too far. Like he was one Eminem song away from like. I mean he did it though. Like what am I saying? He was one Eminem. He listened to Eminem. He's like he just let that thing loose.
Stop. But yes, I am watching more of these shows. Let's see, what's I'm watching. Oh yeah, Younger season 7 is out now, so go watch that.
I gotta say, I'm kind of invested in it.
Do it. Go watch from season 1. It's on Hulu. Do it.
If I'm gonna watch it for anything, I'm definitely probably gonna watch it for Hillary Duff.
There you go. Do it for her. Do it for the Duff. As me being am I a closet Hillary Duff stan? I don't think it's closet really, because I'm pretty open about me loving her.
But like, I mean, were you there from the beginning? Like,
yes, I was there from her first start, her first album.
Oh, see, I thought you like I'm talking about like Lizzie McGuire.
I didn't like her on that TV show.
Damn,
I liked her music.
You ain't a true stan.
I was into her music more than her acting.
I mean,
honestly.
That's fair. Let the rain fall down.
Exactly. Iconic song. Speaking of that song, they're trying to bring the Hills back, and I'm like, why? Like, all these people are so old now. Like, no one cares about any of these people on the show now. They're like pushing 40 now.
Yes. Aren't they? Like, no
one cares about any Heidi Montague. I'm so sorry, girl. Nobody gives a crap about what's going on with you and your unattractive husband and Adrena Patridge and Justin Bobby and Brody Jenner. Nobody cares about none of y'all. Y'all not popular no more.
You have to be a really niche, like 30 something,
yes.
or early, or at least like pushing 40 or like late 30s, like white person and everything, in order to give a crap about these people.
Especially
you said Adrena Patridge. I was like, wait, that's a memory that got unlocked for some random reason. Probably because from like random commercials and everything on MTV back when they actually showed.
When they actually were about something. But no one cared about any of those people on that show anymore. They try to revive it for some reason. They ain't gonna bring Kristen Cavallari like she supposed to be like the bad. It's like nobody cares about her either.
Right? Like Casey, like
Oh, I'm quirky. My name is Casey, and I live in
like where was the hills at?
It was in L.A.
I live in LA, and I drive like so much. I drive so many cars with my dad's money. I don't care.
I hate it. I don't want to watch it. That reboot used to be trash. They should have been did that.
Yeah, like I'm. Wait, is this gonna be on MTV too?
Yeah.
See, MTV, like y'all had content and then you dropped it.
Yeah.
Now we got 24 hours of freaking ridiculousness on like Sundays, and I'm like, oh god. Like I'd rather get like another season of Teen Wolf than like what they're doing now. And like
season Teen Wolf.
Look, Teen Wolf dropped the ball mid like season 3. Like after that, they lost me.
I would rather watch like I don't know another season of Awkward or something or Faking It. Actually, bring both those back. But they ain't gonna bring those back. Those are
wait. They need to bring that one show back with like the edgy girls.
Which one? The one with the ones they were like going after people that was like sexually assaulting people.
Yeah, like they need to bring that back.
That show. Oh, I can think of the name of it. It's gonna come to me later, probably.
Faking It was good too. Like,
love that show.
Whoa, she's bisexual. I didn't.
That's
know
literally the whole show. That's literally the show in a nutshell.
Right.
But yeah, am I watching anything else important? Watching the same shows he's watching besides that, and then younger. I think that's it.
Are you listening to anything?
Oh yeah, I am listening to Sam Sparrow's album. I missed. Speaking of which, that's a whole story about it. Look, so his album got re-released. I was like, why nobody talking about this album coming out? And they was like, Michael. They just kept posting like stuff they posted or when his album came out. Written like what was I doing? I felt like a whole asshole. Like I felt like the asshole. So I'm like, no one talking about this album. What are y'all doing? Blah blah blah. I'm tweeting up a story. And they're like, we did. My one friend, he posted the whole review he did for his website he's on. For album is. I'm like, oh, like where was I at? I don't know why I even heard about his re-releases because I think someone else was on it that I like. But yeah, I feel like a whole asshole. All my favorite like music people was like, yeah, Michael, we talked about this months ago. Where were you at? I'm like, I don't know where I was.
Look, I mean, months ago, like, look, we were probably still like coming out of that COVID coma and
That's
stuff.
Must have been what it was because man, I ain't hear nothing about that album. But yeah,
so these are re-releases of Sam's.
Yes, it released Sam Sparrow's last album, Boombox. It is so good. Go listen to it. It is nothing but like 80s and 90s New Jack Swing. Oh,
don't tell me that.
It's so good.
Oh no,
it's so good.
I hate you.
It's so good.
You know I'm weak to New Jack Swing.
That white man knows what he's doing. He is in love with black music, but not in the cringy type of way. It's
not like a Justin Timberlake type.
Oh my god! I had to come to terms with the fact that I used to be a whole stan for Justin Timberlake. I used to stan him so hard.
Look, Justified and Future Sex Love Sounds were good albums.
Yep, I went to his tour.
I want to see how you like Justified and everything. That was a whole Britney Spears.
I know. I was very conflicted because I love the album so much.
But you love Britney too.
I do. I was a bad stan back then. You know, it's funny. I used to hate Justin Timberlake when they first got together. Like, why is he with him? And then he did that song with Tim. Like, oh, his song was cool, but the song was about her. I was so conflicted. Cry Me a River was such a great song. I don't care. I love Britney to death, but that song was knocked.
That's because you were an angsty young man.
I really was.
And you were thinking about boys, and you were like, cry me a river because I don't want to be with you anymore.
That album came out on my birthday too. It was just a lot going on.
Well, there we go.
There's a lot going on with that whole you know what? That was a lifetime ago.
Yeah, we can move on for now. You're above that now. We know that Justin Timberlake is the
garbage.
Bad guy.
Yes, he is hot garbage. Ugh. But yeah, Sam Sparrow's new album is so good. Go listen to it. Let's see. Tom Aspall, he released his album. It's a remix album for Black Country Disco Tech, as he calling it now. So yeah, that's really great.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, Sam. He re-released his album. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh god, his album is so good. So much talent. He's over there in Britain, being British.
Being British.
But yeah, if we want to hear about more music, you can go to my playlist, The Mix Up, which has like a whole bunch of new music on it every week. Actually, we're going to have to take a break in between our last segment with some like new music, so we'll listen to some new stuff. But all right, let's move into the actual stories for this week.
Excellent. What do we got? What's
we got
first
some
up?
Casting news for DC.
Okay, casting news for DC is always good.
Let's see. We got Lucy Liu's going to be playing Calypso in the upcoming Shazam movie.
I'm kind of looking forward to that. Like, I like the first Shazam movie. It was fun. It was quirky. It was very like, like hee hee ha ha. I think that's what DC needed. They needed like something like kind of like lighthearted.
Yeah.
That was still like on par with like Marvel's more lighthearted movies, but still like, nice to kind of watch. I'm excited to see how this unfolds because we also get Helen Mirren as what's her name? Hespera. So that's gonna be interesting to see Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren like do that.
Be villains.
Yeah, with Zachary Levi still, I think, because he's still playing Shazam.
He sure is.
Okay. Oh God. That little like sigh of lust aside, yeah, I think Shazam 2 is probably gonna be like a good time.
Oh, it's gonna be definitely gonna be a pretty good movie. I love Lucy Liu as a villain too, so that's gonna be even better. She did a great job, of course, her iconic role in Kill Bill.
Oh, you mean how like this person of color got schmicked by a white woman? Look, as much as I love Tarantino movies, I really had to like think about like some of the stuff and like as an adult now, like how like why are these characters so comfortable throwing the N-word around?
Ooh, Jesus.
Why is this one white person and everything the best knife person, the best swords person? Like just literally like overcoming, like of course like protagonist powers, plot armor, like she has to be the one to make it to the end because of Kill Bill Volume 2.
Yep.
But yeah, that just felt a little wrong in my opinion.
Especially when she killed her. It was so quick. Right?
And them effects. Like I think they were supposed to be bad on purpose.
Yeah, I think it
was. But also I'm just like, that's not how that works when your head gets cut off. Like Tarantino, what are you doing?
That's your fave. You love him and his movies.
I like his movies. I don't like Tarantino look like a sponge or something. Like I needed something that's like kind of gross, but also like he just looks like a sponge.
Not a wet sponge.
I said a sponge, not a wet sponge, but that's even worse. Like just a wet like sponge that probably looks like it smells like mildew or something.
Yikes.
Like that. I don't know. Like Tarantino just looks uncomfortable.
That's funny. Also, we have Pierce Brosnan is going to be playing Dr. Fate. We hope he puts the mask on.
See, and this is the thing that I was trying to talk about before with actors and them and them just like being in these roles when they have to like wear masks or like wear like
crazy headdresses and stuff like that.
Yeah, and so it's just like I think they did it right with Cate Blanchett in Thor Ragnarok, where they had the helm be CG.
Yes, that made so much sense.
Like that makes so much sense because that headdress is probably hard to pull off, and making it CG was probably going to be the best way to do that.
Yep.
I think a thing that irritated me with an actor doing it was Ewan McGregor in the Emancipation of Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey and stuff like that. Was because Ewan McGregor was Black Mask and like he put on a mask and everything, but like he put it on and he took it off and he put it on and he took it off, and I'm like, Ewan McGregor, we get it that it's you.
Ewan McGregor, you gotta know it's him.
Yeah, like, but when he was doing that, I was like, okay, this is funny and everything. Like, I understand it's Ewan McGregor. I can read credits. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing that I don't get. It's like how, like, I know it's you, Ewan McGregor,
but
like,
we all have to know it's him being the character. So we have
to show his face in the beginning of the movie and in the middle of the movie. Put the mask on and keep the goddamn mask on.
I mean, it's like asking for Baron Zemo to keep his mask on.
Okay, look, you know how I feel about that. I told you I wanted to fit on. He should have had the baklava on the whole time.
He wore, like, nah, he cool.
He wore for like that hot great minute where he was like, yeah, I'm gonna put it on, and he took it off, and I'm like, why did you put it on in the first place? Look, we know you're Zemo. Put the damn mask on.
Look, Thor ain't wearing his thing. Loki stopped wearing his.
So I don't know. I feel like Chris Hemsworth didn't need it in the Thor movies
because he's beautiful. That's why.
Yeah.
He's not gonna wear a silly headdress. That's stupid.
Loki needed his. Like, I don't care. Like, He could have stayed with his own.
Tom Hiddleston's like, no, I'm pretty. Take this crap off me.
Is he though?
There are people who love him. I mean, he got a big forehead though. I'm so sorry.
Not low-key with a big
He
forehead.
do got a big forehead. When they push his hair back,
Oof.
you can see it there.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Robbie roasted Tom Hiddleston. I like him.
I like Tom Hiddleston too, but also like But then again, like a lot of people think like a lot of people are pretty. Like look at Benedict Cumberbatch. Like everybody thought like Benedict Cumberbatch was like the best trained, like, you know, coming in and everything, like the new hotness. And I looked at that man. I'm like,
he's okay looking.
When he's Doctor Strange, yeah.
He's Doctor Strange, yes. Outside Doctor Strange,
boy, like, did you see this man when he was Sherlock? Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's a big
hair was trash. Shaven, boy looked like a wet egg. I am not with it.
Yikes.
Oof. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bandersnatch, Cumber Brute, whatever. How Benedict Cumberbatch fans? I'm sorry. Like that man is not that pretty.
I mean, agree, but Pierce Brosnan is. You know, hopefully he put that mask on now.
I mean,
he used to wear it.
Look, he probably gonna wear it for
2 seconds,
75% of that movie, and then in like the rise of climax, he's gonna put the mask on, like, yeah, I'm Dr. Fate, and then stop Black Adam, and it's gonna be over with.
I'm gonna be so mad that happens like that. I'm like, y'all really just
you know how stuff is. Like they never look.
Their ego is in a way. That's the problem,
right? And it's like how will people know it's me if I'm not wearing a mask? Don't wear the mask at the beginning of the movie. We're already set you up as like who you're supposed to be.
Exactly.
Wear the damn thing at the end of the movie. It's okay. Just like
Jennifer Lawrence, I want to wear the blue skin for.
Okay,
Steve.
Jennifer Lawrence, man, we know this. Like, look, Rebecca Romaine was the GOAT.
Goddess.
She's like, I'm putting on this fucking makeup. Y'all gonna see me as Mystique.
Exactly.
And you gonna love it. And did it for 3 movies.
Jennifer Lawrence ruined that role. But yeah, hopefully he does a good job. I think as an actor he's really good, so hopefully.
Yeah, like Pierce Brosnan is a great actor. Like, so I'm definitely excited to see like Dr. Fate on the big screen.
Yeah, this is
I just need The Rock.
This ain't about him though.
Look, I need Dwayne The Rock Johnson to do the Rock Bottom as Black Adam. Look,
he just might too. You know how dumb he is,
right? You know, because he be on Instagram. I'm clanging and banging and talking about lifting weights and everything. Like, do some wrestling moves. Do the Rock Bottom.
I'd be so bad if he did the Rock Bottom on that movie.
If he do the people's elbow,
I'm over it.
On lightning people's.
I'm over it. If he do lightning people's elbow on like,
look,
I'm over it.
I'm with it. I'm do all the wrestling moves. Be the Brahma Black Adam.
Yikes. Let's move on. You have ruined it.
Have I?
Yes.
I have
your wrestling foolishness.
Look, he's a wrestler at the end of the day. Like, that was his thing. That was his whole shit.
That was a long time ago.
I mean,
it was like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Probably more than that.
Right. And then there's going to be another 10 years where WWE drags him back into the ring again.
He's coming back. They got enough money for him.
You right. He making
they ain't paying nobody they used to.
Right? Rock like, I'm making multi-million-dollar movies and everything. Y'all gotta come with the skrill. Vince McMahon got it.
He ain't gonna give it.
You're not wrong.
All right, let's move into the Oscars. Cause that was yesterday?
Yeah. I watched the Oscars last night.
I watched Twitter who watched the Oscars for me. So
hey, that's how you do it. Like, look, social media is a beauful thing these days. You don't even gotta watch stuff these days. Just watch social media. They'll tell you everything.
They really did. A play-by-play of everything that's going on.
I thought the Oscars this was like the first time I was kind of like into watching the Oscars this year because of how different everything was. Questlove DJ'd.
That's good.
And I think that made all the difference too. I was like, the Oscars are usually the most boring, white focused.
Yes.
Like
unseasoned.
Right. And that's how it felt. Cause they had like Lil Rel there. And he did like this like one segment that was probably one of the highlights for me for the Oscars. Yeah, they did like, what's like, kind of like, what's that song? Or like they played the song and he would ask, did it win an Oscar? Did it get nominated for one? Or did like, or nothing?
Trivia. That's cute.
Yeah, it was nice music trivia. I think the first person he asked, a question to was, Andra Day.
Okay.
And that was really funny. Like she went on this long like swearing tirade that they had to block half it out for it. I'm like, okay. Yeah, because her song was Purple Rain. And I was really interested to see how that ended up. And then he went to his boy Daniel Kaluuya. They had a whole Get Out moment.
Of course,
he's like, I gotta go to my boy. Rescue. We rode off to the sunset together. I was like, you know what? I'll let him have that because that was good. I forget what his song was. And then last person of the night was or the last person for the music trivia was Glenn Close. And Glenn Close surprised me. That was probably one of the best bits ever because she got the butt by EU from the movie School Days. Look, she got it down. She was like, "This is EU. They from DC." Like she was with it.
Y'all thought.
I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Glenn Close with it. She with the shits. What?"
Y'all thought.
Got up, did the butt. I was like, okay, that I was like, we didn't need Glenn Close doing that, but it was nice. They made it. They gifted like at least 20 seconds after it.
Oh, I just see the gift for that.
That gift was amazing. Really good winners and everything for the Oscar. I think Best Picture was Promising Young Woman.
Okay.
No, Best Director was Promising Young Woman. And I was like, okay, female director, because female directors usually don't win it.
She doing the Tana TV show.
That's gonna be good.
Okay, I remember I saw my tweet that yesterday.
Yeah, Best Supporting Actor was Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah, but also Lakeith Stanfield was also in the same category, and I was like, wait, so who's the lead for this movie?
That's weird. I don't know.
I'm like, what? Huh? How does that happen? He wasn't nominated for like Best Actor in. Like neither of them could have got Best Actor, so we just doing one or the other. That's weird.
That was very weird.
But I'm glad Daniel Kaluuya got it because his performance in Judas and the Black Messiah was absolutely astounding. If you haven't seen Judas and the Black Messiah, like definitely catch it when you can in theaters or whenever they like release it back on the HBO Max because that was a movie you absolutely needed to see. I feel like Best Actor and Best Actress were snubs. Viola Davis and Andra Day were both up for Best Actress. Yep. They both didn't get it. Frances McDormand got it, and I was like, wait, what? For the movie Nomadland, which. I'm happy Chloe Zhao, the director, writer, and producer of that movie, deserved those accolades because I haven't seen it yet, but I'm like, okay, Chinese woman, director, writer, producer, and everything absolutely deserves those accolades for that movie. But Frances McDormand,
right,
for over Viola Davis,
right, over
Andra Day,
right,
huh? Who? How?
We know why this is happening too. We'll get into it in a few minutes.
Yeah. Also best actor. Because that was Best Actress. I'm like, okay, wait, what? Best Actor. Had some really good competition in it too. There was, I think it was Gary Oldman for the movie Mank. They mentioned that a lot. I didn't even know what the hell that was. Steven Yeun. For the movie Minari. Okay. Anthony Hopkins for the father.
They need to have a where like people just can't get nominated no more. Like, he's nominated so many times for so many movies.
And won for like a couple of those.
Jesus.
They put Chadwick Boseman in it posthumously for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah, he didn't get it either.
And didn't get it. Anthony Hopkins won that for the father. And I was like, wait, what? Another white movie one? Like, great. So like it was a good watchable Oscars. They opened up with like Regina King. It was a really like wonderful event. I liked it. Soul, I think got a couple of Oscars as well, especially for I think Best Original Score. I think Soul won. Or best soundtrack. Soul won for like a few things really, and that was probably one of the highlights. Soul was a really good movie. If you haven't seen Soul on Disney Plus, go watch it.
It's there.
Really, 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 really beautiful movie by Disney and Pixar.
So does that wrap up the The Oscar foolishness.
Yeah, like I mean, there was a lot of like decent stuff about it, but also I think there was like this one thing where like one of the guys in Seoul when they won like their Oscar for like music and stuff like that, and they were talking about I think it was like the director or something, or one of the creators was talking about music and everything, and he was talking about like, you know, music and everything, and he's talking about this guy pointing to Questlove. I was like, you can't say his name. His name is Questlove. Like, did you forget it?
It's like it's right there.
Right, like he's right there. Like, just say his name. And there were like a lot of like weirder moments, but I like probably one of the best Oscars ever.
Really?
I didn't like
when all of the black people can get their awards they deserve.
No, you're right. Yeah, best.
Maybe it's the best like the way they like the actual program.
The overall presentation of it was like made it really good. Like those Oscar subs, no, absolutely not. Like best actor and best actress, like y'all once again failing to give it to black people, and this is probably going to be the right reason why in our next topic.
Yep, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association is going to add 13 black people to the committee this year because there's never been black people on the committee ever.
That's not great.
The Hollywood Foreign Press are the ones who do all these award shows and stuff, so they're the ones that give out these awards in the first place. But yet, there are no black people on the committee. That's stupid.
That is very stupid. And then like the reason we're gonna do 13 people, we're doing 13 black people to represent 13% of the African American population. That feels racist. I'm sorry. Like no, you're gonna have to hire more people. Like saying 13, like that exact number.
It's very specific.
It's very specific, and also like it reminds me of like those internet memes where people would be like, well, despite being 13% of the population, like that's what that feels like to me, and I don't need that. Like, do better. Like, you're gonna hire only 13 black people? Hire more black people.
Exactly.
Like, there's 100 of you in the committee. You're only hiring 13 black people? No. We need more than that.
By the end of the year, like, they can just...
Like, come on. Like, you can't give me 26 black people. Give me 30. Give me 30 black people. Do that.
That'd be fine. I'll be okay
like,
with that.
give me 30 black people. Then, like, if we get 30 black people, y'all gonna skew the vote. That's the point. Skew the vote. That way we can stop having like black people get snubbed for like best actor or best actress and everything.
Or
like,
shows just get not nominated at all.
Exactly.
Like, ugh. It's weird that this is the year they felt like, oh wow, there are no black people on this committee. Huh?
Yeah.
Who would have thought that?
Man, if only there was something we could do about that.
Right?
Man, guess we won't hire any. Better luck next year, Negroes.
Such garbage. I hate it.
Trash basura.
But yeah, hopefully things get a little bit better. But we still need to push for more change when it comes to that.
Yeah, we can't let up and everything. Like things are slightly getting better, but also. We just need to push for, you know, more representation, more like advocacy for it, because like we need it. We need to see our stories represented, our stories like told,
and appreciate it. That's the thing.
And that too, like appreciate it, because it just feels like, you know, we still have to work twice as hard and only get half of like of everything. I'm tired of that being a trope, but it's absolutely true.
Yeah, I'm tired of the whole like black pain being the only thing that gets awarded too.
Yeah,
I'm
like
over that.
Like, can we get like come on, y'all, we gotta stop doing movies about black pain and black trauma, and like, you know, if these white people don't feel bad watching everything else before, they're not gonna feel bad now. Like, just put a black fantasy movie and like call it a day.
Right.
Let all the goofy racists and everything say it's unrealistic. And it's like, dude, these are about like people with pointy ears. Nobody cares. I promise you, realism has jumped out. Realism don't live in this house. Realism don't pay bills. It's okay.
And I guess on that note, we'll take a quick break for music break. These couple songs from the Mix Up playlist curated by myself. I think they're really fantastic songs because I have great taste in music. And we'll be right back. good. Like, just nonstop quality.
And if you haven't heard of Invincible is an amalgamation of like a lot of like different like superhero themes and tropes that we've seen before. So a bit of DC, mainly DC. I think DC is probably going to be the main like kind of influence here. Like with the Guardians of the Globe being like the Justice League, Omni-Man being a direct reference to like Superman. And it's also like just a little bit of a mix with like the boys and everything as well because of how it is very gory. It
pulls no punches.
Tee pulls no punches. Yeah, it's very violent. It's very, but like I think, but the animation is so smooth.
It's very good.
Characters are very well designed, well drawn. I think that's probably one of my favorite bits about Invincible. And Invincible has like a kind of a really unique story too, where like, you know, basically, Mark Grayson, kind of the son of Omni-Man, Nolan Grayson, is basically like discovering his powers, trying to become his own as a superhero, and he calls himself Invincible. And kind of like the gag is whenever like somebody says Invincible for the first time in like the episode, like it cuts to like the title card and it gets like bloodier. Funny. It gets bloodier and bloodier like each episode. And the irony of him being called Invincible is that he's getting schmixed every
episode. He get beat up.
Yeah, and it's not great, especially like in episode, what was that, 5?
When we fought the your fave.
Oh, and that's not my fave. That's like everybody. Like that's like the internet's collective fave. Battle Beast was essentially Roman Reigns. Wreck everyone in League, because I think that's Roman Reigns' new gimmick in WWE right now. Where that's literally what Battle Beast did.
Yeah,
he brought the hammer down literally, and Mark liquefied. I was like, oh, that was hard to watch.
That was.
But also, I was like, damn.
The episodes are really like gruesome. Like these fights are not like pulling nothing back.
And then this latest episode where we found out some really decent story details. Like
spoilers for everybody else. Spoiler alert. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the episode, go watch it now. You all have off days. You can do it.
Put us on pause. Go watch it and come back.
Yes. Okay. So. The Immortal, one of the Guardians of the Globe that Omni-Man washed in the first episode, at the end of the first episode of Invincible, comes back to life because of the twins, and they're trying to control him and everything based on like Robot's plan, and that didn't go south. Immortal woke up and was like, I want the smoke. Where he at?
Yeah.
And then flew out, and he was like, yeah, I'm coming for Omni-Man. Omni-Man ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't about nothing. And then, like, while Omni-Man is fighting, like, some monster he fought before, because the other, like, I guess the head of what's the name of that organization?
Oh, I don't even know the name of that organization.
I forgot. Like, whatever. Like, they're trying to, like, get Omni-Man to reveal the fact that he killed the Guardians of the Globe and everything, and it's kind of working, but like, you know, they really need his son to find out the truth.
Yeah.
And then like while they're fighting that, like Immortal's like, Omni-Man, how could you? We trusted you. And then they're going at it. It's a slobber knocker. And you know, it's like and like, look, you know how JR Jim Ross will be on wrestling. Oh my God, here comes Immortal, and he's going after Omni-Man, and Omni-Man is going down, and it's going down, and he's punching him, and oh my God, Omni-Man just broke that man in half. and literally that's how it happened. Like chopped him in half and everything. He's like, look, son, I know what you just saw, but we gotta talk about some things.
Speaking of which, his wife is not having all this stuff. She finally found out everything.
Yeah.
But she don't know everything. She knows he did it. She doesn't know why still yet. He's trying.
But I mean, nobody knows why he did it. And I'm hoping we get the answer in this.
I trust him.
What?
I trust Omni-Man. He's doing
what?
Michael Brewer, trust Omni-Man.
Like I understand what you're saying. Like I'm comprehend. Like I get it. Like I hear the words that you're saying. You trust Omni-Man?
Yeah, like, I trust him.
That man lied to his wife straight in her face.
He just didn't tell the whole truth.
Watch the truth be some BS. Like I want us to be the only heroes on the planet. That's
not
stupid.
gonna be it. It's gonna be something way better than that.
What is it gonna be?
I don't know, but I know I can trust him.
Okay. You're somebody's delirious. Clearly,
wow.
You are senile. You're getting old, Michael. Like,
yikes! I'm only 33.
Look, you got Alzheimer's or something. It's like something's going on.
I am not Bucky from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't have Alzheimer's yet.
That man ain't got Alzheimer's. He may be old as dirt, but like that don't mean he got Alzheimer's. He got that, he's still running strong, got that super serum, super soldier serum running through him, and that Wakandan arm, he good.
Speaking of, let's move on to Falcon and Winter Soldier season finale, because that was so good.
I mean, we could talk about the series in general. That has been a really good series.
Yes.
Like, I think I like this more than WandaVision.
I think it had like a better I think WandaVision was like, oh, spectacle. It was like, okay, the ending was like, this show was like a continually going up every episode. It kept going up. And that episode was just great. Like, it just
also there were real consequences for like people's actions, where like like in WandaVision at the end, they were just like, they'll never know what you sacrificed. Girl, she enslaved a whole town with magic and just flew off into the sunset, and everybody's like, so y'all ain't gonna catch her?
With the Darkhold, I might add, that book of magic and stuff.
I mean, that's fine and all. All she did was magic, like little Agatha and everything, after she had her epic thing that the internet went crazy over.
But like the Darkhold's like a big deal in like the MCU for a while. Well, mainly for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They look for that thing for like 3-4 seasons.
Oh,
and now she has it. That thing has all the magic in the entire universe.
Oh, well, I mean, Wanda gonna probably do something decent with it. We'll figure that out in Multiverse of Madness when it comes out.
God, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I think Falcon and Winter Soldier really set up Falcon really well to be Captain America. I feel like this was a good way to do it versus having like just him popping up in a movie with it.
Yeah. I really like how they develop Sam and Bucky's character.
Yes.
Where there's real consequences to your actions, especially with Bucky.
Yes.
Where you can't escape like what you did as a Winter Soldier and everything. You gotta atone for that.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, and there's just like the subtle but not so subtle deeper context of like everything else, like with institutional racism. The thing, stuff like that stuff that happened with him at the bank, the whole Isaiah Bradley subplot,
man,
and that was a really deep. And that was a really beautiful ending to that too. Like, I really like how they ended it, where like Sam was like, "Yo, I'm gonna make this right. We gonna remember you."
They pretty much like completely erased her from history,
right? And then Sam was like, "No, I'm not gonna let that happen." And then just gave him like a nice little side thing in the Cap Museum or whatever that was.
He needed a memorial. That was good.
Yeah. And seeing like other reoccurring characters like Baron Zemo, probably one of the better parts about the series too.
Yeah,
because it was nice to have him in. And he's like smirking and everything, like like especially like what he did at the end there, like dang. Like killed all those people in that van. Like, damn, double homicide.
Yikes!
Yikes. Look. He's like, look, ain't no super soldiers when I'm still around.
That's true. He is not about super soldiers.
Yeah. Speaking of super soldiers, how about Mr. U.S. Agent
that was
John
so cute.
Look, if anybody was gonna sit there and deliver that line, Julia Louis-Dreyfus was probably gonna be perfect for it. You're like, you're not a Captain America. We don't need a Captain America. We need a U.S. agent.
Love her.
I was like, okay, Elaine, calm down.
That was such a good casting choice.
Like, I feel like she's literally just her character in Veep and Elaine from Seinfeld and everything.
I mean, that's who she is probably in real life.
Probably. Like, it was beautiful. It was really nice to see.
US agent.
But I think the one gripe that I had with it, because it was a really nice monologue at the end of the episode where like Sam was talking to like the senators and everything like that to try and get everything straightened out. But it just felt like I didn't want to fall into the trap where like Disney was trying to market like, my revolution back to me or something, or like, my cause or my struggle back to me, because that's what it felt like. Because I'm like, I understand like they need to write it and everything, and that's who Sam is, but also I'm like, this is still a Disney show at the end of the day, and Disney, like, you know, still gonna sit there and write some stuff to make it sound good and look good, but also, like, you know, like, Disney's a corporation, and like, they're not gonna be like, yeah, you gotta take down a man, you gotta be the man and take down a man and all that other stuff. Like, that's what it kind of felt like to me. So I'm just like, okay.
But I liked his speech because I felt like it was trying to like put context to the fact of how hard it is for a black person to be a symbol of America.
Well, yeah, that too.
That was really like the big overall, like, I think, thing for the whole show.
And that was absolutely true, because that was pretty much like the first episode. We gave the shield back. Like, I don't think America is ready for a black cap, and so it was just like, well, like at the end of the show, you're gonna be ready today. I think another thing, also spoiler if you haven't seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like, please watch it. Such a good show.
Very good show.
Everybody was right. Sharon was the power broker this whole time. And I was just like,
that white woman. She was already on bull.
Yeah, look, that's what happens when, like, your main sugar stain go back to the past and go mix it up with your aunt.
Yeah, she on real BS, which is going to be definitely pretty much going to be felt outward in the next couple of movies they have, especially for the next Captain America movie.
Right? She's like, thank you for giving me my job back. Hey, bro, we in here. let's mix it up on these fools one time.
Basically, that's all she said at the end.
Right? Like, oh, all right, I got access to government secrets. Who we messing up?
Right?
I'm like, come on, Sharon. Like,
no,
damn.
She's been radicalized.
Not her being on, like, she was on 4chan forums, like, America did me dirty.
Not 4chan.
I am now a Nazi.
Yikes.
Well, not a Nazi, but, you know, it's like, I now hate America.
Basically. I mean, to be honest, she has a pretty good reason. So.
I mean, you fair? Like, America was like, why did you give, Steve Rogers, our beloved Captain America, his shield, and the Negro his wings? I mean, yeah. I mean, technically,
it's a whole gray area.
I mean, look, technically, the shield belongs to Wakandans, and they were like, they can have their little frisbee. they could have literally took it from John Walker when they wanted to.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you saw he got schmixed up by the Dora Milaje.
Oh, the baddest girls.
Right? They were like, man, look, we got jurisdiction wherever we find ourselves to be. If we here, this is ours.
Basically, Dora Milaje were great.
But yeah, overall, I loved it. And I don't know if I'm that, like, super excited about Loki though. Like, I'm gonna watch it.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch Loki. Like, I have very little investment in what his story arc and what he's gonna do next. Like, I don't even really care that much. Unless some characters I like pop up, I don't know. I'm not invested in watching Loki.
I'll probably watch it and then let you know how it is.
Yeah, let me know if it's worth watching, because I'm not here for Loki really. Unless like Amora pops up, which I doubt it. Miss Enchantress, if she pops up, I'll watch it then, but I doubt it. She won't.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But yeah, I'll definitely watch it to see how, like, that ends up.
I guess this leads us to our finale of this episode, which is talking about the Mortal Kombat movie.
Mortal Kombat!
Which has been the talk of the internet for the last 3 goddamn days.
Oh, okay. Somebody has some feelings.
I have more feelings about people's opinions about the movie than I do about the actual movie itself. That's the worst part about
it. You know what? Kind of the same. I did like my little movie review about the movie, because as a pretty, I'm gonna say diehard Mortal Kombat fan.
I don't know. I think I might give you diehard. You be playing them old games that don't be.
Whoa! Now you treading into dangerous territory. I'm not a diehard fan and everything.
I think you are, because you was talking like, you know, Dead Alliance and other ones are good.
Hey, wait!
Sub-Zero Mythologies is good. We know
hey! Sub-Zero, just because you couldn't play it, don't mean you didn't win the ass.
That game is ass.
Okay, Sub-Zero Mythologies is kind of terrible.
It's ass. It's not Shaolin Monks. I'll tell you that much.
Oof, wait. I need to see. I need to see if that's on, like, PS3.
What, Shaolin Monks?
Yeah. If that. Oh no,
they never put that on there.
They should have put that on, like, the PlayStation Store.
I mean, there are ways, hint, to do it.
Yes.
I will play Shaolin Monks on my PS3 at some point.
Good for you. So I would say, as far as how as far as Mortal Kombat 2021, it's a decent watch. It's not like groundbreaking. It didn't change like, fighting game movies forever and everything like people thought it would. Everybody's like, yeah, Mortal Kombat, go watch the original, and it's going to sit there.
It could have.
It could have had they done a little different. Had they done
the beginning of the movie was so good.
Well, I mean, it's probably one of the better parts about the movie where like, Bihan comes in and everything, like, like the Shirai Ryu are just chilling. They got that yellow on and everything. Like Hanzo's like, his wife's like, yeah, go get me and your kids some water. He's like, I bet. And then like, he's looking at the son, like, son, you coming with me? He's like, nah, I'm going after my sister. Like, be easy, dad. And then dad's like, I bet. And they just, and wife and son are like going to check out on the baby sister. It was like, man, why is it so cold? It's a little chilly in here. Yikes. And then all of a sudden, like, you see a sword go through the tatami and everything, and it's like blood and everything. And it's like, oh, they getting really real
very quickly too,
right? And then Bihan just pops in like, where you at? where baby daddy at?
Yikes!
I'm like, look, I'm upset, and somebody gotta die today. It's like, and then like, he's looking at like his family and everything. Like the little boy goes to protect his mother. Like, your daddy taught you that, didn't you? Well, he ain't here, so. It's a cold front coming through.
Cold front.
Look, and then like, like all of a sudden, like there's just screams and everything. Hanzo's like, what? Let me go see about my family. And then he just goes back and there's wife and kids. And he's like, damn, double homicide.
Stop.
And look, that's how it was. Like they just frozen and everything. She got ice going through her, blood and everything. And he's like, where they at? I'm finna kill him. And then the Lin Kuei rolls up. He's slicing and dicing through them, and then like they're all dying, like lots of blood, guts, and gore and everything, like as you would expect for a Mortal Kombat movie. But still, I
don't know because we haven't got like blood and gore and stuff from the first original ones.
Well, we didn't. Like I think the most gore that happened was like Shang Tsung being impaled at the end of Mortal Kombat, and then like that Sub-Zero breaking that like little henchman apart and everything at the beginning of Mortal Kombat, but. This was definitely like a bloodier Mortal Kombat movie, which you kind of needed, but still very tame in compared to like the games. So they could have definitely stepped that up a notch, but probably not enough to where they had needed a NC-17 rating or something like that.
Yeah, it would get a little crazy because Mortal Kombat got a little out. Man, the last couple of games have been like, whoo.
What? Yeah, from MK9 to MKX,
or
MK11. Yeah,
MKX had some really like, ooh, these are rough. These are hard. To look at.
Like that one Ermac fatality.
Ooh, yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah, so, they definitely couldn't go that far.
I think they did pretty good with the fatalities at least.
The fatality was good. The best one was Kung Lao's fatality.
Oh God!
Oh, poor
Baby
ugly
Daddy
Natara. Ugly Batgirl. I'm sorry. Like, look,
she got killed the best.
Let's talk about. I would say the story was not so fantastic.
They were trying to like make an original story out of something that didn't need to be made an original story out of.
They really didn't. Like the source material is right there. You got so many games you could choose from to make a story out of.
Yeah, the
but,
markings thing was kind of weird. It was like, okay, I guess I was just going along with it.
It kind of reminds me of how they try to do with like Annihilation and everything with that, and I was like, they did it better in Annihilation, kind of.
Yeah.
I think what would have been like a really good way to kind of do this story. Maybe like taking some stuff out of like Deadly Alliance, where because the whole story for Deadly Alliance was where they Shang Tsung and Quan Chi team up to kill Liu Kang and. Like, Liu Kang's dead and everything. It's like, oh no, like Earthrealm ain't got no champions. And it's just like, no. And the rest of Earthrealm was like, no, we still here. What?
Right?
And so they could have did something with that and made it interesting. But no, they kind of like, it's a reboot. So it's basically going back to the first tournament. By the way, we don't see the tournament.
This is before the tournament even starts.
Yeah, this is pre-tournament stuff. So it's just like, character wise, I think they had a really healthy mix of character. I'm so sorry. You're gonna hate me, and the rest of like the girls and the gays who love Louis Tan can hate me too. His character sucked. I'm sorry.
It's not his fault.
It is absolutely right.
The way they wrote him was so like, because the way they wrote Kano was so much better when they wrote his character.
Oh yeah, Kano was like
Kano's character was so like funny, charismatic. He had like great lines.
right,
He had
yeah, great one-liners and everything. Kano wins,
right?
like that part with Reptile and everything. They did Reptile bogus. Sorry, Reptile fans.
I don't care about Reptile, so he's a reptile to me. So
right, he just looked like mini Godzilla,
right?
Interior crocodile alligator. You got schmixed by some Aussie man, whatever. You got he got messed up by Crocodile Dundee. That's funny.
Crocodile Dundee. Yeah.
Kano was probably one of the better parts of this movie.
He was probably the anchor for the whole movie, to be honest. Like, he definitely kept the humor and just the overall like energy up, because I feel like they were kind of like they're kind of on one note a lot of the time, because they was like trying to be really serious.
But yeah, like especially with Liu Kang and Kung Lao, because like it was nice to see a more serious Liu Kang.
Was before he became like around regular people, so I see why they were going with that.
Right,
because a person who's been a monk all their life will probably not be that like funny or charismatic. They probably gonna be really monotone and stuff.
And that was like kind of the difference between like Ludi Lin's Liu Kang versus Robin Shou's Liu Kang, where Robin Shou was like he grew up and like he was like in America and everything like that, so he's kind of used to that life, and so like he had like he was still quirky, but like when he put on the serious hat and everything, like it was all over with.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things that I liked about the original, is that like it, like my partner called it hokey, and I was like, but that was the point. It was the 90s. Everything was hokey back then.
Hokey. Definitely had it right.
And but it was still a good time and a good watch, and that was one of my favorite parts about the original. And this one was like, yeah, like you said, they were trying to be serious, a little more serious than they needed to be. And I was like, have you played Mortal Kombat? Those are some wacky ass games.
Yeah, it was kind of, they were trying to juggle a lot of stuff at the same time. They were trying to be funny at some points, serious at some points, like over the top. They try to be campy here. It's like they just didn't really. It was a lot going on. They were just juggling a lot of things at one time. They didn't really have a good like thread to like be able to pull all together.
Yeah. I don't have much to say about like Sonya in this movie. Like
she
Sonya,
was good. I mean, she was serviceable.
She was a good Sonya and everything. Like I can't be mad at it. Like she's no Bridget Wilson, but like she's still good.
Yeah, I mean,
in terms of bringing Sonya into like the modern day, like yeah, I thought she was pretty good.
Could have got Ronda Rousey if you try to really be
no.
Imagine if they would have casted Ronda Rousey as Sonya.
I would. That movie would have bombed.
I wouldn't have watched it probably.
I wouldn't have watched it either.
I love you, Louis Tan, to death and back, but I'm not watching it for that woman. If she
Yeah.
I love Kung Lao. I don't care what nobody.
Kung Lao was really good up until like he got his little green Jolly Rancher taken out by Shang Tsung.
Oh, he was so under the. He should have been in the movie more too.
He was
funny. He was charismatic. His hat stuff.
Oh, like the hat stuff was probably one of the better parts about it.
Yeah, he hat trick thing in the beginning. Like, oh, that was so good.
So good.
The powers thing was weird because it was connected to the markings.
Right.
That was kind of weird.
Like you don't have an arcana, and I'm like, what the heck is an arcana? Like, is this his Shikai and everything? Like, is this your Bankai and everything? You gotta activate your Bankai. Use your animality.
Basically.
and so like that was a weird thing. I was like, what if they did this in the games? Like those games would have bombed.
Yeah. That was a weird choice to have the markings be like so important to where that's like the only reason you're even a part of the tournament and where you get powers too.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember that being a thing for Mortal Kombat. Like that was a thing they could have left out.
Yeah. I would be okay if the markings were just like they're like, okay, they all have markings, but the fact they had the powers attached to it too.
Yeah, like that, like whole like Jax's Arcana was like him actually getting like decent arms, and I'm like,
that
what?
was so weird.
I was like, that's whack, and I was like, yeah, it's some magic BS and everything, and that's how he gets his arms and everything, but that's not. No, I'm not with that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jax could have done more in this movie. He almost felt out of place to me.
Really?
I guess it was just because, like, yeah, he did, like, his fatality on Reiko and everything
so good.
at the pit, and he could have knocked him down the pit. And
but he would have smashed his head, though.
Yeah, I mean, he could have smashed his head and then knocked his body into the pit.
Okay, I agree with that. That could have been
it
kicked it down there. That would actually be funny.
Yeah, like doing stuff like that. Like seeing other little characters like Shang Tsung. I feel like Shang Tsung could have been a little more threatening.
Yeah, he didn't really do anything to make me feel like he was gonna kill me.
other than like like getting like suck up Kung Lao like a Capri Sun.
That's the only thing he did that was like menacing in the whole movie.
Right, and even that wasn't all that great.
Yeah.
Melina was wonderful.
Just because you horny, that's the
okay.
Horny
No. It's not. It's not the horny talking. No,
that's the horny talking.
It's not the horny talking. Sissy Stringer did a really good job as Melina.
Yeah, that's that horny talking. That's all that is.
I mean, maybe, but also like
she did a really wonderful job. Like, I'm sorry, Melina had yams.
Melina's not much. Melina's more than a henchman, though.
Yeah. Well, not really.
I mean, the way he did her annihilation, she was useless.
Yeah, because she got killed by Sonya. Oh, wait. Oh, we were full circle because she got killed by Sonya again. Like, I mean, at least this time, like, like she actually like got to showcase some stuff.
Yeah, true. Because that fight with her in that mud was so awful. That was very Girls Gone Wild garbage.
Whose fever dream was that?
Some horny director like that's some fighting mud.
Yeah. It like Sub-Zero was a really good threat.
Oh,
probably the best part of the movie.
Oh.
I think another thing that really got me about this movie was the fact that like we didn't see much of Scorpion.
Yeah, he was in hell. I had an issue with that whole portion too. How did he become a wraith or whatever just out of sheer will? Like, he just went to hell and that was it. Like, he just materialized there. Like, that didn't make sense at all.
Yeah, like in the games and everything, like, that's not how he became Scorpion and everything. It was mostly, like, so, in the games, Quan Chi, the bald, pristine...
Yikes.
little saltines man was in hell, was like, look, you want revenge on Sub-Zero? Become like do my dirty work and everything. Become the Scorpion, become the Wraith, and kill all these people for me, and then I'll let you get Sub-Zero. Not knowing that he was the one who sent Sub-Zero to like kill like his family to begin with. And so like it was just like, oh, like he's just in hell and everything. By this time, like, man, I'm chilling.
Right?
Like, I got on this gear and everything. I'm waiting.
Like, it made no sense.
Yeah.
Like, the way that him and Sub-Zero became wraiths, they didn't even explain it. I guess Shang Tsung made him into a wraith or something, but
I don't think Sub-Zero was actually a wraith.
But how was he still alive after, like, all those centuries, though?
Who knows?
They fought in 16th century when they was fighting originally.
Okay.
Now we're in present day, and he's just
maybe like, Shang Tsung gave him, like Shang Tsung is a sorcerer, so maybe he gave him, like, eternal life. He was like, I like the way you kill people. Come work for me. And Bihan was like, bet.
Yeah, that made no sense. That was just like...
Yeah, that was just really weird.
Between him and the way Scorpion and Sub-Zero became wraiths or whatever made no sense at all. It was just, they just manifested to be the wraith.
Yeah, like, it just felt really odd.
Because I was really like, how is he just in hell all of a sudden? Like...
Well, like, but he originally just went to hell, like, to begin with. And
no, but his body just, like, turned to, like, he just...
like fire.
He turned to flames and then went to hell, like, wow.
I mean, maybe it's like his Shirai Ryu spirit or something like
stop.
that. Like, who knows? Maybe
gaps.
It's the Dark Hado.
Okay, now you're getting to crazy. You're getting to crazy town now.
I mean, these people don't know about Mortal Kombat story and everything. They like, for all knowing everything, like, they could be one of the sacred treasures or something like that.
That's from KOF.
I know.
I do know one thing about the script. I remember I was reading an article. They said the code was originally like put in the script originally before a new director came along.
Ew.
So this was already planned way before back in the day. So
I wish Ed Boon was just on the set. It was like,
Ed Boon was like, I don't care.
Right? He probably just collected that check. Like,
exactly.
Man, he probably looked at NetherRealm Studios. Y'all trying to make another game?
Exactly.
Where Injustice 3 at?
He trying to make some more Skrilla. He don't care. That man don't care.
I mean, he should have cared, like, at least cared enough to do the damn voice for Scorpion.
Okay, I agree, but they was like, I don't know why he didn't have him just do the voiceover.
Like, but because that's an initial part of Scorpion's character, and I'm glad, like, I found that out through, like, Maximilian Dude, where he was like, yeah, like, this is a thing with Scorpion. It's always been Scorpion's thing where Ed Boon does a voice. So for anybody who doesn't know, Ed Boon, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, along with John Tobias, did the iconic voice for Scorpion's "Get Over Here." So every time you hear "Get Over Here" in any like connotation ever, in the original movie, like Scorpion said it, that was Ed Boon, and so he's always done it. And like maybe re-recorded it a couple times, but any given situation ever, that's always been Ed Boon, and like they had Scorpion saying in the movie because like Mortal Kombat reference, which were chock full of Mortal Kombat references, and I think we could talk about that in a minute. Yeah, like I think it was just a waste to me. But there were other really good MK references, like Cole saying, like this sounds like weird to me. Besides, they spelled it wrong.
That was so funny to me.
Because that was the thing when Mortal Kombat came out, right?
Yep, everyone's like, it's spelled wrong.
I'm like, that's the point, stupid.
It's combat time.
I'm so mad.
They were not about to reference that TV show for USA. I don't know what you thought they were going to do.
Look, I would have loved it if Sonya said, like, look, well, she'll be in the next movie. Maybe she can say it again.
Maybe. They got to get Johnny Cage next movie, though, which they're going to definitely have to have Katana, which is better use old girl to be Katana.
Yeah, I want Sister Stringer to come back as Katana. Like,
if
please
she Katana be so mad.
Yeah, that because that's not gonna make sense.
It's not.
Or they're gonna do that BS that they did in Annihilation and everything. Because Talisa Soto definitely wasn't Melina.
We put a mask on the other girl. They said you gonna see her face.
Yeah, but I also knew that wasn't Talisa Soto, so it doesn't matter.
We knew. They did a good job putting a mask on her.
So yeah, Sister Stringer come back as Katana, please. Like that needs to be a thing because that's
they show her whole like Katana fan too in the museum.
Right,
place.
like we like what? Yeah, Katana's fan, Shinnok's medallion.
That was a big thing.
I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, Raiden's little Jinsei chamber, where also Raiden didn't do anything. Lo and behold, like he always doesn't.
I love Liu Kang, like, put that down.
Right? Like, Liu Kang was like, no, bro.
Like, that's stupid. Don't even touch that.
Let's see, what's another good, like, so, like, the fatality references were really good. Like, they did Scorpion's classic fatality with with him taking off his mask and breathing fire.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like, I was like, okay, that's a classic Scorpion fatality. The Kung Lao fatality, probably the best one in the movie.
Man.
The buzzsaw, I was like, if there was ever a time to be a Kung Lao fan, that was it.
That was me. I was like, yes.
Also, poor Natara, because they did my girl dirty.
I mean, she was a bub in her game. She a bub.
She looked better in the game, though.
Look, that bub got what she's a jobber, as everybody called her.
Yeah, because she, like, I'm mad, like, like Shang Tsung was like trying to parade around, like, isn't she beautiful? Like, that girl looked like a cancer patient. I'm sorry. She looked very sickly.
Yeah.
It was just like, girl, what happened to you? You didn't look like this in the game.
Bad things happened in the
like she was breathing all hard and everything. Like I was like, girl, you okay? Like you're bad.
Maybe she needed some like blood. I don't know.
Probably because her chest was like that weird makeup and everything. I was like, why did you redesign this character? She was fine the way she was.
They did the thing with Reiko's face. I just noticed, like, on his actual face, it kind of has, like, the marking, like, his
like the mask, when they could have just put the mask on him.
They could have just put it made more sense to put the mask on him. They put makeup on him.
Right, like, and like, I don't know. It was just like...
There was some choices.
Right, like picking Natara and Reiko out of, like that was definitely for MK fans. Cause,
that was
like,
super MK fan. That was, like, deep cuts.
Right, Natara first appeared in Deadly Alliance. Reiko was in Mortal Kombat 4 / Mortal Kombat Gold. So
I don't want none of my faves get in the movie and get like 2 minutes of screen time and then dying. Like, I've been mad that was like Tanya. I would have rioted.
Oh no! Like, look.
I would have rioted if that was Tanya.
Dang.
Don't
you get it, Liu Kang? This is a trap.
Yes. That is.
Oh, okay. God, I hope we don't get to that point in the lore where like we're getting to where Tanya tricks Liu Kang and everything.
I mean, it'd be easy because he's a whole bug.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Katana's so pretty. Where my baby mama at?
Oh my God, I hope.
Oh, look, I gotta have my boy Quan Chi in the next movie. I want him in there. I need him to stir some mess up. Cause we getting Behan back as Noob Saibot.
Of course.
I want Ermac in the movie.
We definitely gonna get to get Shinnok because they show his medallions. So
we'll probably get Ermac because like with the Souls thing and everything.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do. How many? They're gonna do 4 movies.
Yeah, they were saying doing doing 4 more movies, so 5 in total.
Oh wow, okay, they were really ambitious. Okay,
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if we're gonna get there, but maybe we get at least 2.
Right, we get some. Oh, Cabal was another really good character.
Cabal.
Cabal was probably one of the best like accurate characters and everything.
Super accurate.
Like I think they did his voice from like the games and stuff. Like like am I going too fast for you? Like what is his accent? Like I'm with it. He's a real horrible guy. I'm like, okay.
He looks really good. Like the way they did his costume.
And like his little like effects and everything. I was like, okay, we got the purple from like the game.
They ain't put purple on your girl though.
Who?
Melina.
They did. Like when they showed her little teleport and stuff, it was purple, like the little purple mist.
I saw her actual costume.
Yeah. I don't know why they did that.
They want her to be dark and brooding.
Well, like, so you could see some color, but like for the costumes and everything, those felt really uninspired too. Like they were just very dark.
Yeah.
Like Sub-Zero is supposed to be this bright blue like ninja and everything like that. You put all this goofy armor on him.
He's now trying to be a real ninja.
Oh my god.
Look, I can't say nothing bad about Sub-Zero this movie.
I mean, Bihan was a good villain. I mean, but that's Bihan's character. Like Bihan was off the perks.
Shout out to
in the
guy
game.
Who play him too. Oof, Jesus.
Okay, see, you talking about me?
Jesus.
You talking about me being horny for
Jesus?
Chill. I would tell you to chill out, but that's what you want. Look, if you could be horny for Bihan, I could be horny for Melina.
That man was fine.
Look,
Jesus.
and Melina had cakes, and she opened that mouth wide. I was like,
yikes. This movie was definitely a bisexual buffet.
Yeah.
There's plenty of eye candy.
A lot of people look good in this movie. Like Jax, Macabre Brooks, the way he just buffed up for this movie.
Man, he got beefy. Jesus.
Yeah, he did a really, really good job like beefing up for this movie.
Louis Tan still looked good regardless of his character not being all that great.
His character was mid.
Okay, I'll give you that. He was very mid.
Like, look, all he did was get beat up in most of the movie, but
he killed Goro, so I was okay with that.
I mean, everybody killed Goro at this point.
I hate Goro.
Like Johnny Cage killed Goro by accident. So
that was so trash back in the day.
Look, Johnny Cage said the epic line,
nuts, and then he fell off.
Look, all he said was, all he had to do was say this. This is where you fall down. That man failed.
That man failed.
And we never saw Goro again.
We never saw Goro. His big ass fell.
That was funny. Look, I'm sorry. That little kind of deep. Look, I might watch Mortal Kombat original tonight.
Yikes!
I'm gonna have me a little marathon. They need to put them on HBO Max.
So overall, what was your overall feeling for this movie? Are you with it? Are you with it for a sequel?
Look, I'm gonna watch the sequel. Like if you make it, if it's about Mortal Kombat, you make it, I'm probably gonna watch it. Am I gonna like it? Maybe not. It depends on what they do with it. I need them to do better writing. They need to be a little better with the fatalities and give me decent characters. Like we're gonna get Johnny Cage in the next movie,
yeah.
And so like I'm hoping the casting for that is gonna be good. People like the internet wants Miz. Ed Boon said he's okay with Miz, but also I'm like,
I say no.
I need Miz to like learn some martial arts,
some good martial arts, because Johnny Cage can fight. Like, he can fight. Like, Johnny Cage, he's not like no mid fighter. Like, that man can fight.
Right. Like, he may be a terrible actor in his time, but like Johnny Cage could kick some ass.
He really can. Like, he's like the top martial artist or something. Like in the lore, he like the karate. He's in I think the U.S. karate.
Yeah. Like Johnny Cage's skills are like actual, like factual and everything. Like that man can actually fight.
So we need whoever is playing the role to be able to fight too. So
yeah, and I'm pretty sure they can find like better actors who are also martial artists and everything. Or at least can do the trick.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Find a martial artist who actually can act too. That's hard.
I mean, we all like. I was a stupid kid, and I was like, man, Jean-Claude Van Damme is great. And after watching those movies as a child, I was like, what the hell was I thinking?
He's a good fighter though.
He's a great fighter. He's a terrible actor.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, have you watched Bloodsport? Or
that movie.
Street Fighter?
Okay, Street Fighter is probably his worst movie ever.
Whoa, what are you talking about? That movie was great.
I don't know. He was terrible as Guile.
Whoa, Guile is an American hero.
That man's Belgium with an accent.
Yeah, that boy thicker than the damn waffles.
That accent, that boy thick.
Yeah,
you can hear the whole movie.
Yeah, plus like my man was coked up that whole entire time.
Let's not even talk about that. That's not even talk about Street Fighter filming in that movie, because they've been coming out off the rumors talking about that movie was a whole cluster fire of foolishness.
Look, I mean, one of the better things out of that movie was the late Raul Julia.
Oh, the great one.
And for us it was Tuesday, and so we had to respect that. Yeah. But we're going off the rails here. As far as how I feel about Mortal Kombat, though, to get back to that, Mortal Kombat was great. Like it was a good watch and everything, chock full of references. I think any decent Mortal Kombat fan and everything, if you're not trying to judge it like you're the Academy for like story,
like overly analytical about everything about
right,
it, like it's not that type of movie.
Like, why didn't they use this fatality from like Mortal Kombat like Chronicles or something like that?
Chronicles.
Like, how come they didn't have this character from Mortal Kombat mythology, Sub-Zero and everything? Like, why isn't Liu Liang in this movie? Why isn't Frost here? Where's Movado? Where's Motaro? Where's Kentaro? Like, where's all these other characters? How come Shao Kahn isn't in it? Like, as long as you're not doing that and you're being very look, trust me, if anybody knows Mortal Kombat characters, it's me. Where's Mocap at? Put Mocap in the next movie.
Can we not with Mocap?
I want Mocap. I want Darius.
Nope. All right, I'm cutting you off now. You have off the perk.
Look, I'm sorry. I can go all day about Mortal Kombat. You know me.
I think I enjoyed it. I definitely had some issues with a lot of the like story parts and maybe just the pacing of how they were trying to do it.
Yeah,
like that one part of the movie, it was like making everybody like go to different places to fight the other people individually. I don't know about that part. I'm like,
that's a little weird.
Weird.
I was like, Raiden. Since when does Raiden have all this power to do all this?
Yeah, because it's like if you could do all that, you could do a lot more than just what you would do in
right.
the movie.
You could have just bodied Shang Tsung if that was the case.
But there are rules, though.
Right, rules. And Shang Tsung is like, I can do whatever I want. How come Raiden can't do whatever he wants?
Yeah. But yeah, I hope the second movie, I hope that they take the critiques they're getting from the people who are like legitimately giving good ones.
Also, Ed Boon, where are you?
Ed Boon don't care.
Look, Ed Boon, if they want to do this right, Ed Boon needs to just put his input. Like, y'all messed up my characters. Like, this is my, like, y'all messing up my paycheck.
He don't care. That man getting paid regardless.
I'm gonna need Ed Boon not to sit on his ass and collect royalties and actually do something. Like, Ed Boon had a hand in the first movies.
That was a long time ago. He old now. I don't care.
Damn, Ed Boon, like, me and my eyebrows chilling.
Exactly. That was before he got bought by Warner Brothers. He don't care no mo.
Damn.
He got money coming in.
Yeah, he like, look, y'all need me to make a couple more games? Bet.
That's all he care about. He
like, go see this movie so I can make more games.
He like, is Liu Kang in it? Goro big?
Goro big? Shoot fire? Ice? Get over here, 10 out of 10.
That's Ed Boon in a nutshell right now.
Like, did Scorpion say, get over here, Sub-Zero shoot ice, Liu Kang bicycle kick, Kung Lao hat, Sonya's combat time, Jack's metal arms, 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Y'all don't need anything else from me. He'll probably be like, Ed Boon, you got some story notes? Play MK9. I'm out.
I'm out.
Deuces. Put Quan Chi in the game. You good.
Yeah, see, he ain't trying to be in part of all of this. That's too much work for him right now. He got other stuff to be doing.
He ain't got nothing else to be doing. What are you gonna do? Make another trash Injustice game?
Yikes. All right, so we're gonna end on that note. Thank you guys for tuning in to the new episode of Hollywolves. Let's see, do I have any announcements? I don't have any right now. Oh, listen to the Mixed Up playlist. That's on Spotify. You can listen to all the new music that we have. Well, that I curate every week because I don't have anything else better to do about time.
Damn.
But yeah, you have any announcements before we wrap up?
I mean, I got a PS4 now, so like I can play stuff. Like that's the only thing that's new going on with me, other than like me getting like fully vaccinated.
Yeah. Get vaccinated, people, so we can start going to movies again.
Yeah, I want to kind of want to go to movies again, but not if y'all gonna be acting a fool,
right? Because Shang-Chi and the Rings is coming.
Oh yes, definitely looking forward to that. Like, do we have anything that we're looking forward to?
Let's see. As far as movies, I do want to see Raya and the Last Dragon when it comes to Disney Plus for free.
Ah, yes.
So that's that.
Oh, you're not are you going to watch Black Widow with us?
No.
Oof.
That's going to cost extra money. You got money? You got Black Widow money?
Not enough to be paying $30 for it.
Yikes. Definitely want to watch Yasuke. That comes out on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's this Friday.
Yeah, can't wait for that. Yeah, it's pretty much like, we still watching, what's that, Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh yes, watch Jujutsu
That's
Kaisen.
actually so good.
I'm actually watching it. I'm gonna go home and watch that tonight.
I think I'm on episode 4 or 5 now. I've been watching it.
I'm on episode 8. I was watching it last night. Done like that show was good.
It is really good. It's really good. It's on HBO Max too. So watch it there. And they have a dub, and the dub's good. So
yeah, the dub is good. Like watch it. I think as far as stuff that I'm looking forward to, definitely Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings. Despite Awkwafina's involvement, I'm not watching Black Widow. I'm sorry. Like, they took too long to come out with this damn movie, and then they were like, put it on Disney Plus. Like, hey, you want this premiere access? Absolutely not.
Nope.
The final season for Castlevania.
Yes.
Definitely looking forward to that. I might watch Loki when it comes to Disney Plus.
You got this, fam.
I think as far as movies are concerned, not like, I mean, the movies that I'm looking forward to are like kind of far off into the horizon.
Yeah.
Like, Eternals, is still, like, I think that's still coming, but that's probably going to be next year.
Yeah.
The new Spider-Man movie, whenever they get done with that.
Yep.
No Way Home. I'm looking forward to it because there's so much stuff going on there. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you next episode.